Are we about to witness the first bank to collapse following the great nameless flu? Okay, so there's been a lot of reports recently regarding banks starting to go under due to the world economy being the way it is and declining share prices across all markets. So what I thought I would do is, the most prominent of these is Credit Suisse, and I thought I would put that through the SWOT analysis to see whether there's any viability in going near it at the moment, and whether it's just a glitch in the system, or whether we're about to witness the end of all stock market and humankind and all that jazz. So if we look at a lot of the stories that we've got on Twitter, a lot of it's positive, a lot of it's negative. The truth is quite hard to kind of work out what's going to happen. So what we'll do is look at we'll do a SWOT analysis. We'll look at the strengths of the company, the weaknesses of the company, the opportunities of the company in the market, and obviously the threats to the company from the market. But first, as always, what we always do in the video, we have a word from our sponsors. So describing the strengths of one of the largest banks in the world is quite easy. It's big. It has well over 51,000 employees around the world. It is based in most of the major trading cities around the world: London, New York, Zurich, where it's headquartered, obviously. I haven't managed to do a lot of research into the background of the actual company itself and where every single bank is, but I imagine it is in every single major city in the world. It's where most of the traders get their money from, and by the looks of the balance sheet, there are literally trillions and trillions of US dollars that pump back and forwards through the company every single year. So obviously that means there's nothing to worry about. So what's all the fuss about? Well, simply put, the world economy is in a dire straits, and last time we were here was 2008, and most of the banks needed to be bailed out. So there's a lot of fear that a lot of these companies will renege on their debts. If you look at the share price for Credit Suisse, you can see that it has dropped dramatically over the past year, just as most of the market's tanked with it. If they can't make their money through during the various trades that they do, various investments, then obviously they're going to be hit. They are a vital organ within the world economy, and if the world economy is sick, then obviously their balance sheet is going to be sick. You're starting to see more and more negatives on theirs. You're starting to see a bit of a dip coming in with the amount of money they're bringing in and whether they can carry it forward. Presumably they've got enough cash to cover them, but how long that will last is really anything. So what opportunities are there? Well, there aren't a huge amount going forward, not in the next year at least. Presumably there will be lots of loans that were given out that will be pulled back in. Whether governments can keep them together, it's unknown, but we are coming out of the horrible inflation-ridden doom that we're in at the moment. It's going to be difficult, but a lot of these big institutions should be able to get through. So that's where I'm saying the opportunity is. Whether that's an opportunity to be invested in them, I don't know, because I don't think any bank's gone through this amount of torture that we've gone through over the past 10-15 years, from the 2008 crash all the way through to today. The threats to the company are multiple, apart from if the economy gets any worse, which it potentially could do, as just trade routes dry up, as people just lose faith in what's going on. Primary threats will be the technique that we use within the world economy for trading, which generally will come in the form of crypto. So it's where the Credit Suisse is able to kind of grab hold of that, start using things like XRP or Bitcoin in order to trade and invest and deal money with other banks, governments and institutions around the world. So in conclusion, is that it for Credit Suisse? Well, I don't know. This video is coming out on the 3rd of October, which is a Monday, and we will see basically over the next 72 hours what happens to Credit Suisse. I think if he can get through that, I think he'll get through the next 6 months, 18 months, and possibly carry on for another 100 years. It's just a drop in the share price. It's what you expect with all the companies at the moment that are suffering, and hopefully it's just a facet of the economy that we're in at the moment, and I think more serious. Otherwise, it could be bought out by another, who knows. But I think the share price will remain suppressed for a good 12 months more at least. Okay, as we're normally a technology investigations channel, and that's where we look, I think we'll leave it there, and we might come back to this in an episode in the future. Okay, ta-ta for now.